You all with TopDog Williams. You just got finished, you know, shaking out a few things in training. Got this fight coming up February 18th. Marcus Browne. Tell me something. You know, coming off the fight you had with Adonis Stevens and Marcus Browne coming up, is this a fight that Marcus needs or a fight that you need?
It's definitely a fight that I need. You know, after the Adonis Stevenson fight, they wanted to give me a tune-up fight to come back. I didn't want a tune-up fight. You know, I want to stay where I'm at, and that's at the top of the light heavyweight division. And I think that a fight against a person of Marcus' caliber can actually keep me there and shoot me up in the rankings.
And even coming off the Adonis Stevenson's fight, is it? And that was a world championship fight. And do you think that the road to becoming a champion is through you for these up-and-coming fighters that's trying to get there? Because you faced him, he was at that pedestal.
If their road is to get through me, they're going to have a tough time getting through the road. They're going to have to find a shortcut. You know, getting through me to get to Adonis Stevenson, that won't happen. Edwin Rodriguez tried to do it. The person before that tried to do it. You know, I just was unsuccessful against Adonis Stevenson. You know, he is the champion. He is the champion for a reason. You know, but these guys trying to get to Adonis Stevenson through me, it won't happen. They're going to have to go around. They're going to have to go around me and try to maneuver, you know, kind of like laser tag. They're going to have to go around me and find the nooks and the crannies to get around me to get to him. But trying to get through me to get to him will never happen. Yeah,
and also after this fight right here, if you're successful, you know, going through this fight with Marcus Browne, do you feel that how soon would another rematch with Adonis happen?
I want it right after. I want it right after. If I had, in a perfect world, I want it right after. But, you know, it's politics in boxing. I had my shot. I was unsuccessful. But I will get back. You know, when they call, I'll answer it. You know, looking at my record, looking at the people I've fought, you know, I'm up for any challenge. You know, I don't duck anybody. Whoever they say is in front of me, that's who we'll take care of at that point in time.
And they say you've been challenged in some fights, especially with the Rodriguez fight, and the outcome of that fight right there set you up for the Adonis Stevenson fight, which happened. But do you think that they're willing to test you, or do you feel anybody else out there to contest you?
Once again, you know, man, I think that I'm up there with the elite. You know, I know this. You know, that's not being cocky. That's just knowing my ability and knowing my division. I'm up there with the best. You know, I'm going to separate myself after this fight.
And, you know, in the light heavyweight division, it changed a lot. You know, at first it was one of those divisions that pretty much wasn't talked about too much.
Right.
And then now, since it changed, like with Andre Ward, when he came back, he came in as a 175-pound fighter. Do you look for him to actually be there and that you can be able to fight him if he's still available?
I mean, he's talking about retiring.
Okay.
You know, guys got to watch what they say. You know, if your mouth is saying retirement, when you get into training mode and everything, I mean, the power of the tongue is everything. You know, he's talking about retirement, so if he's talking about retirement, I think he should just go ahead and retire. If he's talking about having another fight, then have another fight. But I think he's really contemplating retirement. You know, that's why these guys should watch what they should say. You know, the power of the tongue goes a long way. And with, you know, especially when you get mixed in with the top 15 fighters, and yourself is there, how you know, do you look and I'm pretty sure that Al, you know, chooses fights for you and everything, but for yourself, do you look to fight anybody in that division? What's crazy is, you know, the top 15 are the elite guys. From top 15. Those are all considered elite. You know, when you get into the top 15, then that's when the bigger fights happen, the money fights happen, you know, the TV exposure. With the Edwin Rodriguez fight, I kind of wanted it. You know, we fought on the same card, and what's crazy is, before they even presented the Edwin Rodriguez fight to me, after he beat Michael Seals, I was sitting by my strength and conditioning coach, and I said, you know what? I want to get in the ring and challenge him. He said, man, will you calm down? I said, what? That's what we in this business for. Let me get in the ring. We both just had 2 exciting fights, and let me say I want to fight him. He said, Thomas, just calm down. It'll happen. Man, they called me like a month later for the fight. So, you know, I mean, we're all on a collision course for each other. You know, one thing you don't want to get into a habit of is calling out fighters. You know, that kind of can hurt you. You know, so just play your position, keep winning, and the fights will come to fruition.
And with the Adonis Stevenson fight, and I guess people were looking at when you knocked out Rodriguez, they were expecting you to box more and develop that power, because you always had power, and people saw that with the knockout with Rodriguez, and they were expecting for you to do the same, because Adonis Stevenson is one of those fighters. He's laid back. He wants you to come to him, and did you have a different kind of game plan going into that fight?
Adonis Stevenson?
Yes.
I definitely did. You know, my trainers and things, and me, we worked on things, you know, but in my mind, I didn't discuss this with anybody. I kind of thought 90% I couldn't win a decision, and that's why I fought the way I fought. I don't think I could have won a decision. You know, I was hit low, no warning. I was head-butted, no warning. I was hit in the back of the head, drop, no warning. So that shows you right there. I mean, he didn't get warned for anything, so that shows you right there. I mean, it was me against Canada. I mean, so it is what it is, you know.
There you have TopDog, February 18th.
Yes, February 18th. Showtime,
Cincinnati,
9 p.m.
Showtime. Be looking forward to it.
Yes, sir.